Okay, just give me about 1 more minute. Okay, I am recording our lesson. I'm pretty much ready to go. Here's what you need. You need to go into your yellow ready reading tab. 1 minute. And hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay, and you need to get out your packet. You are on page 14. It's called What Am I? Yes, Liam.
When is art?
What was that?
When is art? I want to show Miss Shane something that I made.
Art will be tomorrow, I believe. Don't you guys have art on Tuesday usually? Okay, I'm going to clear all. We are ready to go. Okay, I'm going to quickly take roll and just make sure everyone is here. Okay, Kendall is here. Liam's here. Zay, there you are. Maddie, I heard you earlier. There you are. Mia, there you are. Maya. Maya, where are you? Oh, there you are, Maya. Adrani, I saw a little earlier. There you are. Bailey, there you are. Addison, where are you, my love? There you are. Jenna, I saw you earlier. There you are. Jet, there you are, Jet. Jane. Oh, there you are. Jalen. There you are. Hi, Jalen. Otis. Oh, there's Otis. Make sure you are open to your the correct page, page 14. Make sure your pencil sharpened too. Alan is here. Shazaib is here. Sahaj is here. Shreya is here. Orion, I saw earlier. Where are you? There you are, Orion. Wyatt is, where's Wyatt? There's Wyatt. Adeline is here. Adeline, I need your video on, please. Gwendolyn. Gwen, where are you? There you are, hi. Emily, birthday girl is here. Eli, where are you, Eli? There you are. Okay, everyone is here, perfect. All right, so we are going to now be working on this article. It's going to be going off of what we worked on earlier with asking and answering questions. So going back, I just need eyes over here. I just need eyes, listening ears. So remember that key details are important pieces of information. So last week, we came up with questions to help us understand what we were reading. So who, what, where, and how. We had these questions on page 13. Now we're going to be looking at page 14. And I want you to be following along with a tracking finger while I read. We're going to read this science article about animals and their habitats. So we're going to read it to be reading for what is this article about? What are we reading? And then I'm going to reread it with you guys again. And that is where we are going to start tying in the asking and answering questions. Addison, is it a question about schoolwork, about what we're doing?
Yeah.
We good? Okay. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
So I have a question. Miss
Miss Mize, can I use pen so you can see it?
Okay, for ready reading, I will allow pen, math always in pencil, just because we do a lot of erasing and things. Fair? But yes, I will allow that. But when we come back into the classroom, no pen. Fair?
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start reading. I need tracking finger on what? Let's see, who's ready? Ooh, Jane is so ready. Orion is ready. Eli is super ready. Thank you, Sahaj, for being ready. Bailey's ready. Okay, What Am I? By Ron Friedel. I live on both land and water. I love to hop around. My skin is shiny green. My eyes are bright red. What am I? Okay, so before we even started reading that first paragraph, what gives it away about what we would be talking about? What gives it away? And I want you to type in the chat, type to me. What gives it away? What could we look at to know what we're talking about? Make sure that the chat is school related. Ooh, okay, I'm starting to see some answers. So everyone's mentioning that you could look at the picture. Definitely, the picture of the frog. So one way that you can start to comprehend possibly what the article could be about is through pictures. Another thing you could look at is maybe the title. So what am I? We're definitely going to be guessing what this thing is. So that title also gives it away a little bit. Awesome. Okay, so I am a red tree frog. Paragraph 3, tracking finger following along. My home is the rainforest. This huge, wet jungle is my habitat. What's a habitat? I'll take a blue hand. What's a habitat? Actually, I'm gonna call it a stick. What's a habitat? Adrani, what is a habitat? Can you help me out there?
A habitat is like a type of home where you live in, kind of.
Okay, so it's kind of like where this frog lives. We're looking at its habitat. Okay, line 2, paragraph 3. What a wonderful place to live. Millions of insects live up in the trees. I grab them with my long, sticky tongue. Crunchy crickets are a favorite. Yum. Paragraph 4. I am glad that my habitat is so wet. I need lots of water to keep my shiny green skin moist. So I am glad it rains so much here. I do most of my hunting at night. In the daytime, I sleep in the trees. My green skin makes me blend in with the leaves, and that helps keep me safe from all the hungry birds and snakes. Paragraph 6. My bulging red eyes. What does bulging mean? Who can tell me what bulging means? Oh, what does that mean? Kind of a silly word. What does that mean? I'll take a blue hand. What does that mean? Bulging. Bulging. Adeline, what does bulging mean? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are big eyes.
Okay, so when the frog's eyes are bulging, look at the picture. Look at that frog's eyes. Do our eyes look like that?
No.
No. These ones are big. They're outside of their eyes. If we were to pull out our eyeballs and put them just on top of our skin, that's probably what bulging eyes would look like. Okay, so that is bulging eyes. So let's start again. Paragraph 6, tracking finger. Adrani, I need you tracking, please. Tracking finger. My bulging red eyes help protect me too. When hungry enemies come near, I flash my eyes at them. They are so startled that they don't know what to do. And that gives me time to escape and live another day in my wonderful habitat. So, what is this article about? What is this article about? I'm going to call on a stick. What did we just read? Let's see. Jane, what did we just read?
kind of hard to explain.
Okay, give me something, and then we're going to add to it. Multiple friends are going to add to it. So tell me one thing that we are worried about.
You're kind of glitching when you said that.
Okay, so what did we just read about? Tell me one thing.
How the frog protects himself.
Ooh, so how the frog protects itself. Thank you, Jane. Alan, can you add to Jane's thoughts? What else did we read about?
We read about how he is safe.
How they stay safe. Okay, so with his eyes, he kind of frightens the enemy. Okay, so we talked about the habitat. We talked about their bulging red eyes to protect them, so how they stay safe. And let's do one more person. Birthday girl, is there anything else that you'd like to add about what we read?
Red-eyed tree frog.
Yeah, one more time, please.
So if you could call Anderson County, if you have the ability, and make that first payment to them, I'm sure they can probably take a payment over the phone, I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
And we can.
Can you share what you just did one more time?
If we have that payment. We can make one.
Red-eyed tree frog.
If this is the way.
Your what?
We have a little bit of a delay. You would
What?
make the next payment October 1st, and then you just close.
Sorry, it's a little loud in your background. Type it to me. Okay, so did anyone else hear what Emily said? I couldn't hear it. Okay, Jane, you heard it. Jane, will you word it? Say it to me again.
I think she said red-eyed tree frogs.
Okay, so it's talking about red-eyed tree frogs. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, Jane. Sorry, Emily, it was a little loud in your background, so I couldn't really hear. Okay, so now let's go ahead and read this again. And the second time that I reread the article, I want you to be thinking about questions about the information that we're reading. So be thinking about maybe a question we might be able to ask that we could find the answer in the article. One question. It can be a who question, a what question, a why, how, any of those. Where? Tracking finger following along. Read, I live on both land and water. I love to hop around. My skin is shiny green. My eyes are bright red. What am I? I'm a red tree frog. My home is the rainforest. This huge wet jungle is my habitat. What a wonderful place to live. Millions of insects live up in the trees. I grab them with my long, sticky tongue. Crunchy crickets are my favorite. Yum. I am glad that my habitat is so wet. I need lots of water to keep my shiny green skin moist. So I am glad it rains so much here. What's moist? I just found another word that might be a little tricky for some friends. What does the word moist mean? Mia, what does the word moist mean?
It's wet.
Wet. It's another word for wet. So I could also say I need lots of water to keep my shiny green skin wet. So I am glad it rains here so much. I do most of my hunting at night. In the daytime, I sleep in the trees. My green skin makes me blend in with the leaves, and that helps keep me safe from all the hungry birds and snakes. My bulging red eyes help protect me too. When hungry enemies come near, I flash my eyes at them. They are so startled that they don't know what to do. And that gives me time to escape and live another day in my wonderful habitat. Okay, so go ahead and I now want you to take a look at page 15. Page 15. Orion, are we okay? Do I need to go a little bit slower? Sometimes I'm glitchy, I know. I'll slow down a little bit, okay? Okay, so now we have number one. This is our think question. So I want you to be thinking about this. as I read. It says, where do red-eyed tree frogs live? Write the answer on the lines below. Circle the information in the article that helped you answer the question. Wow, Miss Mize is going to be so nice today, and I'm not going to make you write. We are just going to circle the information in the article. So here's what I want from you. Where do red-eyed tree frogs live? I want you to go back to page 14, and I want you to circle the best sentence that tells them, it can be 1 or 2 sentences, the best sentence or 2, circle it. What stands out and helps you understand where they live? Where do these red tree frogs live? Where do they live? And I'm gonna set a timer, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Go find, where do tree frogs live? Shazam, question.
I don't have a question.
Okay, sorry, your blue hand was up. Alan, do you have a question?
Oh, I thought you said like, where do they live or something?
Yes, so now you're going to go circle in the article the best sentence or 2 to where it tells you and explains to you. Answer the question of, where do red-eyed tree frogs live?
I already did it.
Awesome. You guys are rocking it. We have only about 10 more minutes, okay? And then we'll go to lunch. Hang in there. You guys are rocking it. You have got 1 more minute. Circle the best sentence that explains where red-eyed tree frogs live.
What's the sentence that you circle? My phone is.
Do we have to write them here?
You don't need to write yet. Just hang out for a sec. 30 more seconds. Circle the best sentence or 2 that helps explain where red-eyed tree frogs live. You guys, I just realized I got sunburned yesterday. Oh my goodness, look at my, oh, wow. Looking at myself for the first time on the TV. Okay, pencils down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, what did we circle? I'm gonna call on someone. And if you were unsure, I want you to just say pass, but I need you listening, okay? Or give your best guess. Maya, what did you circle? What were your thoughts? That explains where red-eyed tree frogs live.
I circled 3 sentences.
Okay.
In the first paragraph, I circled, I live on both land and water.
Okay. First off, Maya, can I stop you real quick? Maya did something awesome to help us follow along. Maya said, if you look at paragraph 1, so she went and looked at the number and found the paragraph and then told us what line it was and then started reading us her answer. You see how she did that? That is what I need from you. So if you're trying to tell me it's in paragraph 2, line 6, you're circling it and you're talking about it. Telling us that first. That's awesome. Okay, so you said I live on both land and water, Maya? Okay, can someone add to Maya's answer? What else? Liam, did you circle anything?
What did he say?
Did you circle, what did you circle for where do red-eyed tree frogs live?
And I didn't, wait. Let me see.
Which paragraph?
I forgot to circle it, so I forgot.
Which one?
I forgot to circle it, so I forgot.
Okay, so I need listening, okay, and following along. Okay, I'll try one more friend. Kendall, what did you circle?
I circled my home is the rainforest, and I circled this huge wet jungle is my habitat. That's why I circled.
Kendall, what paragraph can friends find that?
In paragraph 3.
Paragraph 3, line what?
Line 1.
Okay, so everyone go to paragraph 3, line 1. My home is the rainforest. This huge wet jungle is my habitat. Go ahead and circle that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and mute yourself, Kendall. Or I'll mute you. So yes, Maya, I live on both land and water. That does help us, but it's not as direct and explicit as my home is the rainforest. This is much more direct. It's saying they live in the rainforest. So our answer could be what? Where do they live, Kendall? Do you want to share it? Where do they live? They live in the
Rainforest.
Thank you, Kendall. So you would just write the rainforest. Okay. Pencil up so I know you're ready to move on. Pencil up so I know you're ready to move on. Okay. Give you about 10 seconds. Okay, even if you are not done writing, that is fine. You circled the answer and that's what I want. So the rainforest is where they live. So now, based on what you read in the article, how do red-eyed tree frogs escape from their enemies? We're going to circle 2 answers for this question. So red-eyed tree frogs, they're big eyeballs. How do they escape from their enemies? What do? What's the first thing they do? I'll call on a friend. Is Ojas? Did you just come back? It's okay, I'll let you stay. Orion, what is one that we could circle? So we have by opening their bright red eyes, by climbing up the trees, by napping on the leaves, and by startling their enemies. What's one of the answers to help keep them away from or escape from their enemies? Orion, what do you think? Unmute yourself.
The big red eyes.
Ooh, by opening those big red eyes. Circle A. So they open their big red eyes, and what do their big red eyes do? They do what? I'm gonna call on
They
another
scare
friend.
off predators.
Oh, thank you, Orion. They startle their enemies, so they scare off predators. So startling their enemies is going to be the closest answer to what Orion just said. Orion just put it in his own words. Okay, so they open their big bright red eyes and they startle their questions on that. Okay, friends, I think we should go to lunch. You guys are rocking it today. I'm going to give a whole class point because you guys are so paying attention today. We had listening ears. I could see all of your eyes. You guys were focused. You guys are rocking it. So awesome job. You are going to lunch a couple minutes early. You need to be back here on Zoom at 12:50. 12:50. All right, I'll see you guys back at 12:50. Awesome job. Bye, you guys.
Bye, Miss Nice. See you at 12:50.
You're at 12:50.